multiplayer games. Ark Riders by Embark Studios. Battlefield 6 by Electronic Arts. Elden Ring, Night Rain, FromSoft Bandai Namco Entertainment. Peak, Aggro Crabs and Landfall. And we finally have Split Fiction, Haze Light Studios and EA.
I mean, for me, I would say Peak is the obvious choice. Split Fiction, I hear, is very good, though.
I remember the year they won It Takes Two.
Yeah.
My concern is they're going to pick Split Fiction because there's a narrative in it, and the people that are critics are looking for narratives.
I know you said that before. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't get involved on the fucking drama behind award shows, but
I'm trying to think. Has there been games that won without any narrative or nostalgia hook?
oh, I have.
Has,
Sorry.
I'm saying nostalgia hook because I think Astrobot really won by nostalgia hook.
I don't really remember usually, because I mean the thing is I don't really pay too much attention to those game awards because like it's kind of cooked, you know. I pay more attention to like Cutie Cinderella's streamer awards.
Okay. have you not seen the controversies about like?
I've heard some of them, like Black Myth Wukong, but even then, I haven't really got involved in that, you know, like up to date involved.
I don't know about the Marvel Rival stuff.
Mufasa, I mean Scar.
Please don't say that. Disney's gonna sue us.
That'd be a way to get
But,
some publicity for the controversy. I mean, for the podcast. Holy, my brain is not
no,
here
so
right
do
now.
you actually know about the Marvel Rival controversy?
No, not at all. Not clear. But do tell me what happened.
They had a new like category called the best Marvel Rival streamers, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
the ones that were nominated aren't necessarily playing a lot of Marvel Rivals.
Oh, I see. Wait, so who does the nominations?
I think it was like Tim the Tatman and like the popular like streamers, but not necessarily the ones
Oh,
that.
no, like who does them? I saw who was nominated, but like who does the nominations?
Oh, it's Cutie Cinderella's team, though, isn't it? But then she's
Yeah.
like, it's all popularity vote, but then she also says that the votes that they take out, and that's where the controversy begins.
Hmm.
And then there's been a war between factions about whether the awards are rigged in first place.
Yeah. I mean, there always will
I don't
be.
like the idea of awards, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's okay as long as it's done properly, but it's like
I don't know. I
the
feel like if it's ever done properly, it's always like it leaves a sour taste in everyone's head for whenever it goes wrong. And I think it happens so many times. Like, I'm trying to think of the recent annoyance. Like, you know, Crunchyroll's Anime Award.
Huh?
Last year, like, the nominees for, like, Anime of the Year, you were against, like, Frieren, which everyone collaboratively said it was one of the best anime of the year. And
yeah.
it lost to Solo Leveling because Aura.
Fuck no, dog shit anime.
And everyone complained because everyone's like, okay, Solo Leveling beating out anything.
Yeah.
But the thing was, it wasn't a critic vote, it was more of an audience vote. So all the audience, for some reason, there was more Solo Leveling fans.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess it also helped
I,
that there was already Korean that was nominated.
yeah, I mean, maybe that. I guess maybe people just want to see more manhwas become anime.
But like, if I had to like pick between Freerun and Solo Leveling, I'm picking Freerun.
Yeah, for sure. I would like. I'd give the solo leveling anime maybe like a 5 or a 6. Probably a
Oh yeah, it was
6.
like Freerun and Dawn to Dawn, and so everyone's like, "Oh, those two are like
I haven't seen Dandadan, but
really
I heard
good."
good things. Yeah.
So both of them losing to like Solo Leveling, it's like, oh, that leaves a sour taste in everyone's mind. I mean, like every Game Awards has been like, there are like maybe 1 or 2 years where it's like, okay, this is a good pick. I think something along the lines of which Elden Ring winning 1 year. That was
Yeah, for
like
sure.
everyone's like unanimously agree. It's like, okay, that's
Yeah,
Game of
yeah,
the
yeah.
Year. I think
I
this
think
year might be another year which is like everyone's like, okay, the only two really good picks for this year that are probably going to win, even though we had a really great gaming year, is probably Expedition 33 or Silk Song.
yeah, I've heard a lot of people rave about both of them. So it's not like you say it's been a good year for games actually.
But then you got the controversial years, like when Last of Us Part 2 won Game of the Year, which the audience kind of didn't like it.
Yeah. I mean, unless people are like botting the votes, I mean, it's a crowd vote, so can't really.
That's is it? No, no, it's like 80% is critic vote.
Oh, for this one, yeah. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. It's completely
And that's
stupid.
like
I
the
don't know
same thing with
why
the
they.
Oscars, and this is why I'm like,
Okay, the
Oscar
Oscars is
has an
just political,
anime.
but like,
Well, okay, like apparently the animation category, like it's going to be like Demon K-pop hunters against like Chainsaw Man and Demon Slayer.
yeah, yeah.
If I was saying like, oh, if it's like a audience vote, I'm going to assume Demon Slayer would have won because this is more people
Ooh,
watching Demon Slayer
I don't
than
think so. I
Chainsaw
think
Man.
K-pop hunters would win that. It's massive.
But K-pop would win, I think, because of critics would be putting that on
No, I think
pedestal.
like sheer number of people as well. I think Fanvote will win it as well.
But it's more popularity vote. If I had to pick between the three of them, I'd probably say Chainsaw Man over the other two.
Personally, I'm not sure which one I'd go for, but Fanvote that I know, I would definitely go K-pop.
I thought K-pop was that okay film. It's
Yeah, same. I
it did some
wasn't
things.
like
It
the
did some
music was
things
good, but
great.
the rest was kind of.
Oh, I have complaints about the last act.
Yeah, I kind of lost the plot about 2/3 of the way in. That's yeah, that was kind of cooked, but I was there for the music. It was good.
I mean, it's very hard for even anime to win that category. Like most of the years, it's like Disney just want to get. I think if they're also putting like Zootopia 2 and all the
Wait, Zootopia 2's out? I haven't even seen it.
came out today,
Today?
and that's all. Yeah, came out
Okay.
today.
I see. But
Someone tweeted out a tweet and spawned me a bit of Zootopia 2. I was looking forward to it. Okay, let's start.
Yep, let's start. I think the difference between like a game awards show or animation, if we're going there as well, is that, and the streamer awards, is that people who are inherently popular will just get a lot more votes because they're popular. But the streamers,
Well,
like,
it's like okay. There is the VTuber Awards, and what I do like about it is that they actually acknowledge like people that are doing the behind the scenes work, and I think that should be more something to be acknowledged, like best clipper or even stuff like that.
oh, okay.
I think that's why like some bits I like about the Oscar is when they talk about like lighting productions and things behind the scenes that no one really cares about, like special effects.
Hmm.
And not just the actors. Like actors deserve like, oh yeah, the nominations or like performances, but there's so much more. Like even games, like we do have art categories, but there's still tons of things. Like part of me is like, I wish they differentiate 2D art versus 3D art as different categories because they're both are different skills inherently.
Yeah.
But I think it's that medium, or maybe like no one acknowledges in the room that there's a whole mobile market, but
Through the mobile
I think that would
gamers.
get dominated by the Chinese, to be honest.
They don't deserve rights. Not the Chinese. I mean the mobile market people don't.
Well, that's where all the female audiences, right? The mobile market.
I'm not sure about all of the female audience, but probably for
Oh,
a
yeah,
certain
that's right.
demographic, yeah. Alright, let's go.
Speaking about.
Like, just finishing my supper, so I was trying to scarf down some more food before I actually started properly.
I was trying to finish Ghost of Yote. I'm like at the final like boss fight
Oh.
before I started the stream.
Damn.
It was like the very end.
And did you finish?
No, I haven't finished it. I'm like probably 30 minutes left. But okay.
Well, thanks for taking your time out of the day to join.
Subject. And we're talking about games anyway, so.
Yeah.
What is our first games that we played? To be honest, that's actually a hard one for me.
That's a hard question to know what game you played first.
Yeah, because there was so much. Like when growing up, everything I've touched was like a game. So, like, especially if we count like education games.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess education games is a bit different, but when we're saying video games, you can include education games if you want. I've got a couple that I played that I'll mention.
Yeah. Well, basically, like growing up, there were so many of those preschool or like education games that I played. I guess my parents like were the early adopters of computers compared to a lot of other people. And so they just let me on the computer to play all these kindergarten education games.
Kindergarten education is crazy. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're like basically do your maths. What's 1 plus 1?
Yeah.
True.
Was it the bubble games where they have like the bubbles coming down from the top and you had to type the number in?
They have like a long animation, and then it got more into the putt-putt era. The humongous entertainment era, which if you like ask some streamers, I think they will have a lot of nostalgia for putt-putt.
Yeah.
And then if we're talking about handheld, I certainly remember playing the early Pokemon, the first Pokemon game.
Nice. Boost.
Pokemon Red, and then also playing the original Mario, but never getting past like the third world or so.
Okay.
Because I don't think I had a great attention span to be trying to learn
who
skill
did?
on how to.
Let's see. I never had a console when I was younger, mostly because we were poor, but like, yeah, I don't think my parents would have got me one anyway. So I had to play Pokemon Blue Cracked Edition that my cousin got downloaded on a floppy disk, for anyone who knows what that even is.
Right?
Eh? floppy disk.
So Pokemon's your first one?
Probably not my first. I think Heretic is my first, which is, if you know the old Doom game, like the original Doom,
Yeah.
it's basically like that, except it's with spells and like one instead of guns.
I mean,
But
I
I
don't
think-
think I remember was playing a lot of Neopets.
Oh, okay, yeah, I missed that whole era with like Neopets, Tamagotchi. Even like MySpace and
There were such neat ideas back then, but
Yeah.
they all went pretty weird if you know the history about Neopets.
no, I don't.
Oh, it's a rabbit hole, like so many things in the internet, but it got sold to a cultish religion.
Religion, okay.
Yeah. So like Neopets got sold to some weird religion. I'm trying to remember if it was Scientology, but it got sold to like a religion, and that's when like no one cared for Neopets anymore. When
Damn.
they started trying to implant the religion with
Indoctrinate some kids into. Yeah, that's great.
It's like I wouldn't be able to imagine a religion buying out a game company to make like, let's say, very Christian games.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy to think about.
I mean, do you ever think about an alternative like parallel timeline where Scott Cawthon for Five Nights at Freddy's kept making Christian games instead?
No, I never played Five Nights at Freddy's.
Because like he got his start trying to make very Christian games, and then everyone said that his model sucked, so he decided.
Oh,
He said, if my models suck, then they must fit in a horror game. So he made
he just did the opposite. Honestly, that's a smart guy right there. Shit, could all learn something from that
To
guy.
create the Five Nights at Freddy's, you require a 300 plus IQ.
I'm surprised I haven't seen any hentai versions of Five Nights at Freddy's, honestly.
I'm just surprised, like, no one foresaw that he would be, like, funding the conservatives.
Okay, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, okay, so do you know about that controversial about Five Nights at Freddy's with the creator?
No, not at all.
Okay, so after like a lot of the furry community supported Five Nights at Freddy's because bears.
Yeah.
And they're all for
It's furries.
Scott Cawthon kind of basically said, "Oh, I really like this community. Like, you guys are doing well. Like, you're basically paying for my meal." But then the furry community discovered that he donated tons of money with the Five Nights at Freddy's to the GOP, the Conservative Party in America, the Trumps in the world. And people got angry because it's basically they thought that Five Nights at Freddy's was a very inclusive environment.
Yeah.
And
It's
the
basically five
associations
furries
with
at Freddy's.
The associations between furries and LGBT are very close.
Yeah, yeah. I've got-
So the whole community got angry because they felt like they got tricked into paying for Five Nights at Freddy's. And tricked into having the money funnel into the GOP. That Scott Cawthon ended up having to write a whole apology and saying that he really needed to acknowledge the community that he was building.
Crazy. It's kind of rare. It feels like for like a video game to get directly involved with politics like that. I feel like it's kind of rare.
It's not. I don't think it's politics because I think the difference is that he was a one-person creator, and I think when you're a one-person creator, like when you're a solo developer, people kind of treat you with a messiah complex, like you're trying.
Sire complex.
Like I would say messiah, I would say auteur, like you're the like things, and they look up to you. But
Yeah.
when they realize that the real you isn't the auteur vision that people see you as.
Then it all goes to shit. Oh.
Yeah, it just goes to terrible places. Anyway, we're up to the like segment, so please introduce this bit. Please.
Yeah, so
Please, I
this,
beg you. I don't know what you mean.
this is our reoccurring
By the way,
segment.
send me a person note. Like, what is this cat?
Yeah, so I just kind of jotted down some ideas since we wanted to have topics beforehand this time, rather than trying to think out stuff on the spot and kind of meandering around topics. This is our reoccurring like segment where somebody, well, we basically take turns at explaining something that we like and why we like it.
Alright.
Until we get a guest, and then we force them to do it, which we'll have to ask them in advance, but for now it's just us two. So last week I
Well, we need
explained
Professor-
Sword Art Online as best I could, so this week it is Sykes' turn. Pick something.
Ooh. What's it? I'm trying to think of a
What
good
the
thing
fuck?
that I like. That it's very hard to explain.
Hang on a sec. I got paralyzed by a green mushroom. I'm coming. Is that a blue one you just ate? Ah, you... you fucking bitch.
I don't know what happened.
Hey, don't be farting on me like that, man.
Okay, I mean, we're already in the terms of Five Nights at Freddy's. And
Okay,
like,
yeah,
Five
yeah.
Nights at Freddy's.
I haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's and it doesn't appeal to me that much, so please explain to me.
What I'm going to talk about isn't going to be Five Nights at Freddy's. It's why I like game theory.
Game theory? Okay. Sure.
Wait, do you even know game theory?
I know some of game theory, but for the viewers and for the rest of me, please explain in brief game theory and why you like it.
I would say okay, like my brother and I watched a ton of Game Theory a while back before they changed the host. But there is something amusing about like the research because sometimes it's like okay, I'm going to explain Game Theory is to a layman's term is a channel that focuses on theories of games, especially lore. Behind a video game or even the physics of the video game. And sometimes it's really good and sometimes it goes on a weird tangent that no one knows why he decided to make this theory. So some episodes will be using like real life physics to explain something. Like basically can someone survive the Assassin's Creed leap of faith, which is a giant leap.
Yeah.
And that things are cool because you kind of learn like, oh, this is why we learn physics. But then you sometimes get theories which is like, oh, is Sans from Undertale Ness from Earthbound? Which makes no sense and has been made fun of because of how nonsensical some of his theories are. And I think he got really popular over the years because of the theories that he made over Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, I'm getting... Oh.
Yep. I was looking for a way that didn't go through the smog, but I didn't find one, so here we are.
I am dying, man.
Like dying?
Dying.
Ah, shit. Been split up from my podcast partner. I think I just go all the way back down because this is so cooked. There's so much smog around here. For streamers, I should say. Still in it?
Go back for me.
Oh my! Hello, sir. Hey, is this your first aid?
Yeah, I'm also a zombie at the moment.
Oh, I see.
The wind pushed me back into the smog when I was outside of it, when my body was leaping, and I only just needed like 2 bites of food.
Oh man. There's so much smog here.
You can pick my rescue call behind you. Oh, there's me.
What?
Anyway, game theory.
Yeah, game theory. Wait, so okay, first of all, I didn't know you were talking about a channel. I thought you were talking about like game theory, like how to develop
Oh
games
no,
and
I'm
that
talking
kind of
about the
stuff.
channel because it got popular over because of FNAF. That was like the segue.
I see. Okay. All right. All right. I mean, that's kind of interesting though, because I've seen other people also do the same now and talk about like
I think
weapons
he
of.
popularized people talking about it. I mean, there's already ones on Peak as well, but
Yeah,
definitely
because
popularized like the term as well, and that's why you always got like children saying, "Oh, it's just a theory, a game theory."
oh, okay,
But
I haven't heard that.
wait, you haven't heard of that?
Nope.
It's like you grew in an isolated home.
I mean, it's like I was homeschooled. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Okay, okay. Wait, so what specifically did you like about it? What's the...
I mean, it's like more like it was well researched. The fact that they can go through like statistics and I would say it's like almost like um th- there's a old like series called Horrible History where they just make history more
Oh,
fun
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
learn.
I actually know that one. Yep.
So it's like, oh, they're making. I guess it's like it's making science look more fun.
Hmm.
But then I think most of the viewership nowadays is through like Five Nights at Freddy's lore, which I don't know if it's like also English literacy problem, or it's just got caught from just making up stuff on the way because the videos go on like Game Theory has to make like these tangents and guesses, and sometimes they get it right, and sometimes they get it completely wrong.
Yeah.
And when they do get it right, I think that the problem comes when people like Scott Cawthon see the theory online and they change the plot.
So wait, so how do they know if they've got it right or wrong though? They go and like fact check with the developers afterwards or what?
Oh no, but they get told by the developers like at a certain point. Like Scott
Oh, okay.
Cawthon has talked to Matt Pat about some of the theories actually being right, and he had to change it. Like he had to make up stuff. Like so, I think it's like in Five Nights at Freddy's. There's this box which you can never open. I think it's like in the fourth game. It's like you can never open it, and Matt Pack kind of actually guessed correctly what was inside the box that. In the future installments, he actually changed the answer what was inside the box without really telling anyone until I think it was called out by the community saying you probably changed something in order for this part to make sense, and it's like yeah, I did. Which reminds me of like storytelling 101. Don't change like something that you already kind of written in your head.
Yeah. Wait, so is the person who does game theory, is that Matt Pat?
Yeah, he's now not doing it anymore. He's, I wouldn't say retired, but he's working on bigger stuff.
Right. Okay.
If you don't know, like, m- he eventually became, he's now a politician.
Oh. Okay. I know I've heard the
Because
name MatPat around. I feel like he's been featured in a video or two that I've seen, but I've never known who he was.
yeah, so he's now a politician for the Creators Party in America,
Damn. Okay.
where they try to advocate for content creators' rights.
Yeah.
Because while they were trying to do content creation, they found so many problems, like, for example, MCMs. And that's why
What
I like what they advocate, which was like the problem with MCMs was back in YouTube's day. If you get sued by a big company for your YouTube to be taken down, there's nothing you can do. Like,
right.
you basically lose most of your avenue and revenue.
Yeah.
The the good thing that came out of that, I mean, a lot of bad things came out of it, was the MCMs, which were multi-network channels, I think. But they basically buy out YouTube channels and try to make it into a corporate identity so that
Oh.
they can't be just sued, and YouTube won't just take down the video if they get like sued by a music label or something.
Right.
And so it defended a lot of creators' right, except the problem with MCMs are they get a lot of money from stakeholders and investors. And if you don't know, making money on YouTube is not a very viable path back then. It's because this was the era also PewDiePie where
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was gonna ask when we were talking about. Okay. Yeah.
do you know about the bridge incident? I don't think I want to explain the bridge incident.
No, I don't think I do, but it's fine. Continue.
Okay, it's related because the adpocalypse was basically during that time YouTube didn't have a thing which basically content ID what type of content was being played, and that's why a lot of edgy content was probably were peaking really high back in that era.
Yeah.
And so because of that, saying slurs were like a good thing for a channel.
Oh,
And PewDiePie made the mistake of saying the while playing, I think it was playing DayZ on a bridge, where he shoots at another opponent. Like, it's like Fortnite, where you're just shooting at opponents.
yeah. Yeah. I know Daisy. Yeah.
Yeah, and so he casually used the N-word
Ah.
while shooting the person and calling the N-word.
I can see where this
And
may
that
have had a negative
triggered
effect.
YouTube into a fanatic thing where, like, other media, like news media, picked up the story really quickly, and saying can YouTube allow like this, and it freaked out the advertisers. So the advertisers triggered the so-called adpocalypse, where they told YouTube, we're going to pull out from YouTube, like our ad program, unless you have a fix for this. And so they started Content ID, which is, and also demonetization plan. So it doesn't, your content can be demonetized depending on what you're showing.
Yeah.
And so because of that, the only other way to protect yourself besides changing your whole like content niche and protecting yourself being copyright claim was actually getting an MCM to do it for you, because then you can count it as corporate content. Because YouTube started taking favors for corporates because
Right.
they wanted the money. However,
Man,
these
okay.
MCMs weren't that big. They were relying on investor money, and when the investors pull out, since the YouTube channel doesn't actually belong to the creator anymore, it belongs to the MCM, the whole thing crashed. And so One of the biggest examples I think was
Please.
one of the biggest ones was Defy Media, which used to own Smosh and a couple of
Oh,
channels.
yeah, I know Defy Media from somewhere. Sorry,
So
carry on.
that collapsed and ruined Smosh for years.
Oh, yeah, I do vaguely remember the collapse of Smosh.
And Defy Media, like, it was an MCM, but they were terrible MCMs because they made Smosh make movies and stuff because they really wanted to show investors, like, what the potential of YouTubers are without really understanding what a YouTuber is.
Right, right.
And so MatPat's now advocating in Congress to basically explain to Congress that this is how content creation really works in the sphere because it turns out if you ever look at American politics and any political environment, it's all ran by old people
That's crazy.
who have
It is.
zero understanding of the internet, and that's why they're also putting the social media ban.
It is quite funny to see people trying to explain. Like when I remember one time, I can't remember what incident it was, but seeing Zuckerberg trying to explain Facebook to a bunch of old people.
um, can you download the Facebook?
Yeah, something along those lines.
I
That was a
like
great
Game
time.
Theory because he actually had a vision of what to do with it. He ran it for years. There are cringe content. I think the most cringy thing I remember rewatching or rehearing was why he chose give the Pope Undertale. This is the previous Pope, not the current one.
Hmm.
Because I think he was like trying to explain that Undertale is a game about loving each other, making friends.
Okay.
Choosing to love or choosing to have a conversation than choosing violence.
What the
Even
fuck is
though
this? Is
a
this an
lot of people go for the oh, that's a weird texture pole. Oh no, it's a
it's an
tree.
ancient? Oh, it's a tree. I was thinking it was an ancient chest. Yeah, see, Undertale is actually another game that I've never played. There's so many old, kind of like classic games that I hear everywhere, and I've touched.
Oof. Really, you never touch Undertale. Maybe I'll explain Undertale tomorrow. Oh no, not tomorrow. I'm actually not here tomorrow.
Oh, okay, I see. So
It turns out I have a party to go, and I only found out this week.
our DP has actually just become double the podcast because it's only been two, and then we're stopping. How did you get points already?
Don't worry, there'll be more episodes.
Be Mesa, right? Yeah, we'll be back. But this is a great, talking about old games is a great segue into our next section, where we talk about games that are no longer with us. And this includes one of my favorite games of all time. Good, thanks. I don't want to hot pepper. In fact, maybe my favorite game of all time, Tribes Ascend, which technically I think there are still servers for.
Ascend.
Yeah. So it's an FPS game where there's also jetpacks and what they call skiing, which is essentially you go non-friction and you just slide down slopes. So the idea being that you slide down a slope, you jetpack up the other side, and then you slide down to the next slope, and you slowly build up speed to your like 300 miles per hour. You just go zooming around the map. And making the most popular game mode capture the flag. So instead of coming in with your boys, knocking down the other team, and then running back slowly to your base with the flag, it's a case of someone zips in at 300 miles per hour, grabs the flag, and then just runs home, like carries on with his route. Which was awesome. It was a fantastic game. Unfortunately, it was made by Hi-Rez, who are the creators of Smite, and said, we can compete with Dota and League of Legends, and we can make the third MOBA. And they will forever be known as the third MOBA.
The third mobile.
Ah. They even have Smite 2 now as well, but yeah. They had Tribes Ascend, and they also had a game called Global Agenda, which was an open world FPS, also with jetpacks, and it had a bunch of different roles. Oh shit. Yeah, so like both really unique game. Oh, okay, alright, man, fucking off. Yeah. Oh, Pandora's doesn't get rid of spikes. Okay. We're getting royally fucked this time. Holy hell.
Oh,
The good thing is my spikes will go down eventually. I don't know if I'll be alive when that happens. Oh, never mind. The heat's kicking in. I don't think I'm alive when my spikes go down, fortunately. You got this, buddy.
I need the man to be talking.
So close. So close. I'm gonna time out.
How close was I?
I had a lot of burn on me, so probably like 20%. I was hoping my thorns would time out, but I think that still had a while to go.
I wanted all of my thorns off.
I have the flare on my bag. And oh, you have my bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab everything out.
Yeah, so that's my number one saddest game that died was both Tribes Ascend and Global Agenda, which I played a lot, and then they kind of the servers were pretty shit, and they didn't have. There's the Cappies right here. Oh. Yeah, they didn't have good security, so there's just a bunch of hackers, and then eventually it died, and they were like, we're discontinuing this, we're gonna do Smite. Has there been?
Me, it's like I miss like a lot of games early functional state, not the latter state where they added all the expansions.
Okay, yeah. I see that.
Like,
I mean, that's kind of the reason WoW Classic exists, right?
Yeah, well, I actually played WoW Classic like for all the expansions. But man, I don't think that like it would work now with how freemium games work. Because back then you had to buy a subscription.
Yeah, well, I mean, you still do.
Cards, and it's such a new thing that no one knew how it would work.
You still have to buy a subscription. Fucking sucks.
Yeah, but like I think it has changed a lot. Because now, like, before it was okay, you need a subscription service, but also like buying WoW includes giving you a free level 90 character. It's like all of that new stuff.
Right, yeah.
Has completely changed what WoW was.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. It would have changed a lot. is WoW one of the main games that you sort of? Well, I mean, we can't really say that WoW died, but like you say, I guess just old
It
state.
metamorphosed, but that has changed. That's why they brought WoW Classic back.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
that's why people binged like WoW Classic.
Okay, so what would
The
you say
reason
is the
for like
main difference between WoW Classic and like current Classic is? Sorry, current WoW.
I'm not playing current WoW because I can't compare it, but I think back then was just the community and just trying to find the right amount. Oh, well, the right amount was like a small amount of people because they didn't really want to balance between bigger raids.
Hmm.
But we're just talking about like games dying out. I mean, a lot of games have died out over the years
They
for live
have.
services. But like the era I enjoyed was like kind of the GameCube era of gaming.
GameCube.
You had
Jesus.
so
Okay.
yeah, like during that era, you got so many random IPs making games. Like everyone wanted to make a game. Like every IP, like Nickelodeon was like spending money making Rugrats games and weird
Right.
things.
True. There was a lot of
Even
random games. Yeah.
even like Digimon was making like weird Super Smash Bros. Clones.
It was either that or making Pokemon clones.
Oh well, the Super Smash clone was very interesting. Like instead of like on Nintendo characters, it's Digimons, but you can actually Digi evolve or like do your evolutions mid fight.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But also like it also felt more of a party game because there's a whole bit where you can actually like get the levels really determine how the fight's gonna go. Because an example of it is there's like a cannery level where if you fall off the stage, instead of dying, you turn to a piece of can and your moves are very impeded.
Oh, a piece of can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like temporary, but it's like really kind of cool ideas.
Yeah.
Because even though it's like, oh, it wasn't popular, no one was playing it, people were trying stuff. I think that was like the era of gaming which I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Besides that, the other games I miss, Lego used to make very different games than what they do now.
Oh, like Lego Mystery Island, kind of.
Yeah, Lego Mystery. It was called Lego Islands,
Sorry. Yeah. Lego Island. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and then there was like Lego Races.
Yo,
That was
Lego
a
Races
good.
was my OG racing game. That was the good
And
shit.
then you had like a Lego Rock Raiders, which is like the equivalent of what they were trying to do with like Age of Empires and stuff.
Right, right, right.
Like
Anaverse.
strategy games. They were trying a lot of weird stuff. They also
Yeah.
had Lego Loco. I still have
They,
like the CDs, but they don't work anymore. I'm
yeah,
not
they did like
trying to
a
delete.
few Bionicle games as well, right? So I also had, or I should say my brother had some CDs, but yeah, man, that was the
Yeah,
good
they
shit.
did everything under the sun. And that's kind of the era I miss is where it's like the equivalent nowadays is people doing game jams is just making random stuff.
Yeah.
But back then, people were really just companies were willing to put it out like probably like less than 20K to make something really dodgy, but also like experimental because no one knows how much it would earn.
Yeah, I miss the Lego games honestly because when I was younger, all my like me and my two brothers were huge Lego fans. So we had like the magazines with like all the the different sets coming out, and they would advertise the games in there. And then yeah, we got Lego Racers 2. And
Yeah.
we would get Lego Island out from the library, which at that point in time where you got your games. You went to the library and hired them for 7 days. um,
7 day hire scheme.
yeah. Um, And then our computer, which was the old box computer, and ran Windows 98, would kind of just freeze at a certain point. It was something to do with when burglar appeared. I don't know. It was like 40 minutes into the game or something, and then it'd just freeze our whole computer.
The old Windows. Maybe that is the biggest game.
The old Windows.
The Windows operating system.
True. Not wrong there. Man, the good old days of Pinball Space Cadet, when they actually had good games to play on Windows.
I mean, they still have Solitaire and Minesweeper, but nothing beats the pinball game.
Yeah.
Oh, there's nothing here.
Go up left, but yeah.
I can't see that.
Yeah, I mean, there's like 5 different kinds of Solitaire now. It's like, come on, realistically, who still plays them? I mean, my parents, I think, still play Spider Solitaire every once in a while.
Play it on the phone. Everything that used to be on the computer, like that was pre-installed, is now pre-installed onto you. I like the Play Store if you really want to do.
Very true. But yeah, no, you're right. What is, man? Wait, so have you ever used a Linux computer?
I have, but like, there's so much games you can't operate in it that it's kind of pointless for me to use on Linux, especially when you're making a game. You wouldn't be using Linux if you're like trying to make your own, like, if you're trying to use it for other things, it's good. Like, if you're trying to, let's say, start a server, Linux all the way.
Yeah.
If you're like trying to have something to manage you, then that's also good.
Yeah, I know one of our friends, Cactus, has... I think he's had Linux in the past. I don't think his current one is, but yeah, just got an emulator for a bunch of stuff that he wants to play.
I was supposed to install, I think it was like Ubuntu.
Ubuntu, yeah.
When I was like, when I was in uni, so it's like, okay, kind of cool, but
yeah, I had to go through that too.
I think a lot of people own just Windows, but Windows is obnoxious. There's no reason for us to like constantly update, but then also the internet has so many viruses.
Yeah.
That we kind of ruined it for ourselves.
We did, and we do that for a lot of things in life, funnily enough.
So
humans just be cocking other humans.
Coming back. What are your current thoughts about Stop Killing Games? Do you know about the Stop Killing Games movement?
No, I don't.
Okay, so it's an advocacy movement to stop video game publishers from downright shutting down servers of the game to making the game unplayable.
Okay.
Because people got sick and tired of not being able to play the game.
You get rid of the single balloon, probably.
Yeah.
Just take the 6. I mean, the thing is, I kind of agree. Like, I hate to see games get shut down. Oh, there's another one that got shut down, but I'll talk about that after.
Concord.
What is Concord? Oh, no idea.
Wait, you don't know Concord?
I don't think so. Let me have a quick Google.
Okay, I'm gonna explain it without you Googling it.
Okay.
It was a game that came out a couple. Was it last year or the year before? Basically, it was going to be PlayStation's newest IP because PlayStation is trying to invest a lot of money into live service gaming, and so a new studio was made from ex Call of Duty developers, and first-person shooters, and they wanted to be the new Overwatch slash Valorant, the new hero shooter.
Right.
And it's very space themed. So think of Star Wars, like space opera. Some of the characters are smugglers, they're renegades and snipers and assassins. Just sort of like generic all the heroes of the field.
Hmm.
However, the problems lie on one, the character designs. There is a reason why certain hero shooters work, or why like certain mobile works with heroes, is because the character designs are actually really good. Like, you think of like League of Legends, you can probably name like 10 without really playing League of Legends. Like, I know everyone knows Catelyn and Vi. Overwatch, people know the ones on Rule 34.
Yo, what do you mean?
There's a reason for like something being popular, and it might not be gameplay wise. It could just be like, oh, the characters are not that attractive, and the main selling point for hero shooters is that.
Yeah.
The character designs in Concord is what people would call the most. I wouldn't even say progressive, but the most strange picks. Like, they're not attractive, they're kind of mediocre at best.
Right.
Like, for example, the assassin lady that I'm talking to about that they had in the game, she wears funky glasses and wears a lot of red that looks like a triangle.
Okay.
Purple like glasses, but like none of the stuff really tells you that she's an assassin. She does not look like an assassin at all.
And she's not extremely thick and tight latex kind of suit.
Yeah, I would say you wouldn't get any artists drawing her anytime soon.
Oh, there goes the clock.
Well, we don't need a claw. I got too much things on me.
As you explain it, I feel like you might have told me about it at some stage before.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about the recent. So after one day of it coming out, actually less than a week of it coming out, you had to pay, I think, $40 to play the game.
Okay.
Plus, I was gonna say you need friends for it, but it came out in a week, and it already had a battle pass and everything, and already had the way they did the story was that every month there's a new cinematic or trail video
Yeah.
that follows what the people are doing. Less than a week, the game gets cancelled, the servers get pulled off because no one was playing it.
Ah.
And now, in the recent, there was like hidden rumors that people within that company were trying to resurrect it, but it never did. And then the next big thing happened recently was, surprisingly, fans or people that really wanted to conserve the brokenness of Concord, because it wasn't a terrible game. Like, it played fine.
Yeah.
There were some fun elements in it. They tried to resurrect the game and make it like playable so that people can actually have a sense of how this game could have gone wrong.
Oh,
But
okay.
PlayStation decided to sue them, sue the fans that were recreating it.
Oh.
And so the whole point of Stop Killing Games is the idea that games are a work of art, and there needs to be a way for consumers to be able to consume the media once it gets shut down.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
The recent developments of it is, so I'm not going to explain the whole content drama behind it with a certain developer that's too popular and has gone cancel over it. But basically, it got passed in the EU, the requirements to be heard in their councils, and it got passed for the UK. And in the UK, they recently replied back. And let's just say it's not the best reply ever because they basically their reply about video games was, video games was always a digital license. When you buy Crash Bandicoot back in the PlayStation era, that was a digital license. The CD was the thing that supported it. And that's a reply. And so that actually infuriated a lot of people. So good job, UK.
As usual, yeah.
But then people accuse the Stop Killing Games for not being able to explain their position well, because the position that they're trying to promote is one where the devs just need to have it in a playable state, but because of that, they're leaving up to the developers to figure out that part. And people complained about it because they said, "Oh no, companies should have a ordered for what they what the plan is, because when it's vague, they're going to come up with strawman arguments, which is pretty much what the EU's trying to do, is use the strawman arguments to fight it off, which has worked. Because even though all the politicians are arguing about how there is a question about video game ownership, like, do you actually just own the game? The government just said no, it's a digital thing, and it gets in the way of another thing, which, I mean, it could be related to something we could talk about, which is the social media ban. Because apparently, what happened was the EU said, this Stop Killing Game movement is also impeding the Online Safety Act, which is the EU's excuse to stop young people from using social media.
Okay.
And that's what I mean. Maybe
bloody
governments
politics.
don't know how to run technology.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they probably have absolutely no idea what's being talked about here. They're just being forced to have a say in something. Like, well, we'll try and do what we can. I feel like, can't they just wait? So, like, I'm a little hazy on how that works for music, but as I understand it, like, if you buy a copy of a CD or a single, you can listen to it, but you can't use it to create or like to market yourself, right?
You can't use it for commercial purposes.
Yeah, that's the term.
Commercial, because that's a different license. You have to buy everything with commercial license.
Yeah.
And there's like different commercial license depending where you're at as well.
Yeah.
It also depends on part of the world, because
yeah, I mean they're gonna have different laws, sure. So what's the reason they can't just do the same for games?
Because games, when they're being made, sometimes the software that they use within it, the infrastructure software, so things which aren't belonging to the company, for example,
like Unreal or Unity or something.
Not Unreal, but more like server infrastructure might be not their code, or things which are licensed. So let's say that if your game is a driving game, like The Crew, let's say your game's The Crew, you want to add the Aston Martin into your game, so you get to license it, but it's not a perpetuity license. It's only for this certain year. And that's why like video game licensing is really weird. It's also like the music industry. Like let's say that you license a song, you don't actually like own the song in the game. You own it for the license to play that song in the digital sphere, but not really have a say on when it expires. also happens to IPE. So a famous example, I think, was the Scott Pilgrim game, which was owned by not by the comic book artists. It was owned by Universal Studios, and so Ubisoft wanted to remaster the Scott Pilgrim game. However, Universal wasn't picking up their calls, and the comic book artists that made it wanted the game to be remade, and he's like calling up Universal, but they're not picking up.
Okay,
And
I
that's
see.
why, like, it was kind of like missing media for like a while until Universal finally picked up the call and they could actually make it. That's a good scenario for what happens to a game to get remastered. But most cases it won't happen.
Like getting there. I think we go down this side actually.
And now companies are finding different ways to like say that, oh, I'd say you're not buying the game, you're owning just a digital license.
Yeah.
It's an example I think as recently as the new Silent Hill game, where the advertisement is you're not owning the game, you're owning the digital license in big asterisk marks.
Sounds like everyone's a little fuzzy because we haven't encountered this issue before.
I mean, back then, it's like if you own Pokemon, you just own Pokemon. You play
Yeah,
whenever
yeah.
You can play it until the card breaks.
Hey, sometimes if you didn't own Pokemon, you owned Pokemon, you know what I'm saying?
Like, no one wants to ask the deeper questions as, will I be playing this in 10 years' time, or do I want to go back and play it in 10 years' time?
Yeah.
Anyway, we're up to the next segment, which is no segment.
Yeah, but you said you had some things to talk
I
about.
mean, we are talking about just like, I guess the whole bit was just talking about stop killing games. You know more about the world.
Yeah, indeed. Yo, Hiroshi Madam, welcome back, welcome back.
But yeah,
Oh.
I think it comes down to a line that is video game art, like stop killing games. It's basically trying to state that video games are art, a form of media that makes you feel things that's why it should be preserved. But the counter argument is what modern day gaming is gaming is a live service. It is a service to people. It's not necessarily art. It's a function to make money for people that have gambling addictions and maybe battle pass.
I don't know. I think okay. So I mean, the only okay. So I mean, I sort of agree. I would like the ability to play old games, right? Like that's just it'd be a nice to have if people wanted to do so. The only downside I see really, if we're putting apart the argument of like who owns what, you know, the licenses, all this shit, which realistically is just people try to grab money, is that it does cost money to run servers, right? If we're talking about online games.
Yeah, so the whole point of stop killing games, which is the argument, is a playable state at the end of the game was trying to imply that you can make your private server. Or
yeah, exactly, right? Server. I feel like,
but like
easy answer for most games, it's just you just make an exe or like some kind of boxed game that you can host a LAN server. You don't actually have to have a server running. People just run it from NFT.
People are seeing it in the dev argument where it's like, oh, it's additional time for the developer, but also people can also say it's a legal argument because the argument that someone made was that you're more incentivized to try and make a game fail so that you can get the server code. and play it offline.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's fair for them to charge money for the box version, right?
Well, the CD is no longer going to be in the boxes of most games.
Yeah. But like, if we're so, I mean, if we're saying like COD, right?
You got free slot.
Oh, yeah. It's hot here, really. Yeah, if we're saying COD and we're like, you don't really buy that in a
Well, I like
box
to
these
imagine
days.
that I can still play Genshin Impact one day when they decide to turn off the Genshin Impact service.
Okay, I mean that one's a bit hard, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but like, think about all the audio and content. If they said one day, like, oh yeah, we're going to shut down all of Genshin, now you can't ever play Genshin again, it's like, that's a oof.
I think we're safe on this ledge. Yeah, that would be rough, but I guess eventually it'll happen. Oh,
I haven't
oh, I
seen
mean,
a lot of
well,
mobile gacha games.
I don't think we've seen anyone on that size shut down, have we? I feel like it's just because it's too recent of a thing that we haven't seen it, but it is interesting to see what happened. Because, you know, people
I mean,
have sunk so
is just
much.
the Final Fantasy, like, 6, and was it 14? Yeah, the 14 server, the original server shutting down. You can't ever play the original, like, what Final Fantasy 14 is until the Realm Reborn. And there's a moment in the game which you can never experience at all. And it is basically when they shut down a server, they set up an apocalypse event where they summon all this hardcore enemies. That, and then you can watch a meteor crash the whole like planet, destroying it, and so it gets reborn in a new server. And it's such a cool idea.
It's interesting, yeah.
But you and I will never be able to experience it. Oh, Pirate's Compass. It says your mom's not here.
Ah, got him. Ah. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting to read up on. It seems very cut and dry how to handle the situation without, like, if you take out people being greedy, but unfortunately with humans you can't just take out humans being greedy. So,
Well, the problem is how much greed is going to be until you collapse all of society, because we're reaching the point where there are people that don't need to work a single day and they earn more money just by breathing. Like, that's Elon Musk. They just breathe and they will earn more, like, net worth just by doing nothing.
yeah.
They basically earn money from, like, all the Wall Street and accountants that are doing the extra money, and they just take out the difference, and that's enough to live through the whole year. The game's been rigged in the first place. But the thing is, they're just looking at it in a value problem. Like, they're not valuing what that money can do to another person. They're just valuing what it can do for them.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a chain launcher. Well, that goes to the last subject of the day.
Moving on, we've just been talking about games the whole time.
Yeah,
Just like non-stop.
we're talking about hot food takes next, right?
Yeah, hot food takes. Alright. So, I was gonna say for anyone here that knows me as far as food goes, and there's nobody, because nobody. If there is anybody in my chat that don't know me, and you don't know me because we haven't met in person, but I'm someone who likes to experiment a lot with my food. I'm known for eating raw rice, raw pasta. I'm known for using apple cider vinegar in my cereal. I'm not saying these are good things. I'm just known for it. That's all. So yeah, I've got a lot of weird food combinations that I've found that I like, and also just hot takes on food in general. Yo, Gio, what's good?
What's the weirdest food combination you've tried?
Oh, I've tried. I don't know. I mean, the apple cider vinegar in cereal was probably up there.
Cider,
That's probably up
apple
there.
cider.
Yeah.
I think it might like. Have you tried like salt on pancakes?
No, I don't really eat pancakes that much. I mean, I could see that
But do
working.
you
I
eat
mean,
any wheat?
wheat. Like I eat bread.
You eat bread with jam or no jam?
I mean, depends what I have on hand. Like usually for my family, it's honey, so it's like butter, honey, and then sometimes it's like ham and cheese. So my hot food take for today is cheese and sweet chili sauce, which is essentially
Wait,
sweet chili jam. If you want to,
Wait, sweet chili
and cheese.
okay, and what does that taste like?
It's great,
Flavor
actually.
profile.
The flavor profile is like sweet and creamy with like a little bit of freshness from the chili. So this is of course Western sweet chili, so it's like really sweet as opposed to any bit spicy, but it's still got a tiny little bit there. But the thing
When I
is,
thought hot food take, I was going to say as generic as do pineapple on pizza.
oh, I mean that's kind of boring, man. Everyone's talked about that already. Is that? I mean, for me, they do. Like, you know, we can have an argument if you think they don't, but I feel like that's kind of
No, that's not
generic.
an argument. So sweet and then cheese, right?
Yeah, and then cheese. So the thing is, if I'm having cheese on my bread, partly because my family makes really, it's whole grain bread, so it's really dense already. So usually, if I put cheese on it, it becomes double dense. So it's like quite dry and like a lot of work to chew. So the sweet chili sauce actually, what's the word I'm looking for? It harmonizes quite well, I guess, with, oh my goodness, with the cheese, because it kind of meets in the middle on a bit of sweetness, and then it adds the freshness and the moisture that the cheese needs. Yay, water. So yes, I advise you to try if you ever in need of something to go with your cheese.
Well, the thing is, I don't eat spice at all.
Okay, I mean that's fair, yeah.
So I don't take in chili or anything, and it's a me thing. I can't take chili or spices.
I don't like eating spicy, but I can. Like
And it's not
I
a
hate
spicy
chilies.
take, because a lot of people I'm like the only Asian that doesn't like spice.
Not the only one, but yeah, Asians are pretty known for their spice.
I'm not Asian, I guess.
Yes, I am. Shit. But yeah, I mean, okay, that's another hot take. Is that just like chilies are like way overrated? Like, I like spices which add flavor to the food. Like a lot of Indian spices mix in, like it's hot, but it mixes in a lot of flavor, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is great. But chili, if you're just putting chili in, it's like, well, my only flavor I'm getting is pain. Like, all I feel is hurt.
Okay, how about what cuisine would you, if you had to pick a cuisine, which one would you get rid of? Like,
Get rid of?
annihilate, yeah, you have to annihilate a whole cuisine out of the world.
That's crazy, man. Oh. See, not too long ago, I probably would have said Thai. and
Ooh.
I'm probably about to get cancelled for that. But
Ooh, not
like,
the pad thai.
yeah, like I'm probably about to get cancelled for that. But because the first experiences of Thai I had. Oh, so for context, I'm one of the. Oh shit. Hang on, guys. I'll be back. Oh, I need a sack. You fucking kidding me? What are you? Oh, what a checkpoint flag, bro! Really? What is the point of a checkpoint? So don't rely on your check. Okay, he's out. If you can find my body floating in the lava, there's a first aid kit in there. Wait, you've got the 6 balloons, man. You've got. Oh. uh. You got to live? I spawned back here with my checkpoint, and then I immediately ragdolled off. Like, my guy just fell over. I was so annoyed. I'm gonna clip that later, because what the fuck? Send it to the peak devs.
What was the question?
Wait, so yeah, so for context on this, I have the gene where coriander tastes like soap to me, so anything with coriander I fucking hate. And so my first experience with Thai food that I remember was it had coriander in it for one, and then it was kind of just this random blend of other herbs that just played havoc in my mouth. It was like I couldn't really tell what was going on with it, so I didn't really like it. But recently, you can go to your right here, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, recently I've had more Thai food. I'm like, oh, actually, this shit slaps. It's kind of good. So
this shit slaps.
yeah, so now I'm like, oh, not sure what my exit food would be. And the problem is that some of them I haven't even tried. So.
You haven't even tried.
Yeah, so like, I mean, have you tried Ethiopian food?
No.
Because neither of they classic. Anyways, yeah, this doesn't look good. It might be an anti-rope angle.
I might leap over the grab the bag.
You have a cuisine that you would get rid of?
Well, probably one of the spicy ones.
One of the spicy ones are just like Indian? Szechuan?
Yeah, goodbye, Indian. I didn't want to say it.
Or just like the Szechuan section of China? Like,
Goodbye.
damn, man.
No longer exists. No one gets to taste spice, then no one has
What
to
the
make me eat
fuck?
spice.
Where are the English gonna steal their food from now? Oh, if you go under here, there's a big chest under this bridge. On the other side.
Where do you even point?
Who are the English gonna steal their meals from?
Yeah, I want to pick the Indian? Yeah, the Indian. Or one of the Asian countries that really love their spices.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a health kit that could be.
Oh, I mean, for me, honestly, okay, we could just get rid of Scottish because like who wants to eat haggis, you know, and like.
You know, my brother's like very addicted to haggis. Like every time.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he loves haggis.
That's
Oh,
crazy,
no.
man. Sheep's head, black pudding, like oh, actually, I'm not sure if black pudding is Scottish or not. Oh, look, it's another checkpoint flag.
Another checkpoint.
I wouldn't put it on a slope if I was you.
Yeah, I'll put it somewhere safe. You really make a really good checkpoint. I was surprised that you would pick Scottish.
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking about it because most people, I like something from their culture. Like Indian, you know, like I said, I don't eat a lot of spicy food also, but some of their stuff is great, and like some of their spices, the naan bread, like bomb. Um, I was gonna say English because like, what do they even contribute anyway as far as cuisine goes? But they've got fish and chips,
I
which
mean,
is
stealing other people's culture.
yeah, exactly. It's like you've got bangers and mash. It's like, is anyone gonna miss that? Not really. Um, but fish and chips is probably English by origin, so kind of have to keep that one.
Yeah, I just gotta try and pick the ones that people will keep saying, "Oh, you should eat it," but there's like tons of spices. So I'm gonna guess like any country that has a lot of curry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait. So, do you eat Japanese curry? Because honestly,
Yeah,
especially
Japanese curry is fine.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah,
sweet, more than spicy.
yeah. It's very little spice. You can get a spicier one, but it's really not that bad.
Yeah, well, it's nothing compared to like. Oh,
Oh,
oh, that was a delay.
I think you may as well drop the parasol at this point. I have a lot of time to use it. Okay, another hot food take I have is that I think al dente pasta is overrated.
I'm down to. Yeah.
Because
Oh,
like,
my hot take is like sauce is overrated on anything.
yeah, that's fair. I eat a lot of plain food. I didn't see what you got.
I prefer it being plain and boring.
I think it depends what it is. Like, there's some things I kind of need sauce on. But if you're talking, you know, like people, you can go up on your right. Yeah, it's pretty close. Nice. Like if people are having fries, right, and they're like, oh, I have to have, or nuggets, and they're like, oh, I have to have my tomato sauce, my sweet and sour
Yeah,
sauce.
my hot take is chicken nuggets. You don't even need the sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah,
You just ruin the flavor.
yeah, just enjoy your food. Like, I'm also on the same boat with that one. And it's like pies, right? People put ketchup on pies, like meat pies. I'm like, huh? What are we doing here? You're ruining the flavor and the texture.
Can I stand here? Nope.
Yeah, for al dente pasta, it's like, why would I want? Okay, so there's another part to this, which is that for me, noodles, pasta, and spaghetti are three different categories. They're not all pasta. Which some people I've heard to refer to just pasta as like any of those three. So if I'm saying pasta, I'm meaning just pasta. We're talking like macaroni, we're talking like penne, we're talking like fusilini. Yeah. Looks pretty good. So yeah, it's like, why would I want a hard, crunchy bit in the middle of my pasta when it's going to be cooked? As I said, I've eaten raw pasta before, but... Oh, no. I saved. I want to take your milk out to your...
I still got my checkpoint as well.
Yeah. There's a nice niche in between al dente and overcooked where it's just right. Just perfect.
Just the perfect size. I know, I don't eat that much pasta.
Oh. I eat pasta like 3 times a week, so it's kind of a passion for me. Yeah. Like 3 times pasta, 3 times rice, and then 1 is like whatever. Usually muesli. Sometimes I just don't eat. Draco, yo, what's good? Yeah, pasta is the bomb.
Pasta is the bomb.
Wait, so do you mostly just eat rice then?
Mostly. I would say rice, vegetables, and it's mostly salad.
You're a salad guy? Ew. Ew.
Bread.
Oh, okay, yeah. You can get your carbs some bread. Yeah.
Noodles.
It is cheap, yeah. True, Draco. It's nice and cheap. When I was running out of money in Australia, all I ate every day was spaghetti and tomato sauce, and it was like
spaghetti.
Spaghetti. It was like, I don't know, $4 for like 3 meals. It was great. Probably not great on the nutritional scale, but you know, kept you alive.
Okay, how about this? What, like, is there any ingredients you would take out? Like,
oh, yeah, for sure. Avocado, coriander, chilies.
out of your pasta? Wait, there's
Out of my pasta? Oh, I thought you meant just like exterminate in the world. Oh, out of my pasta? Any ingredients I would take out of my pasta?
Yeah.
But well, why would I put them in the pasta then? If I wait, what? Like, if I'm getting pasta at a restaurant, you mean, or what?
Yeah, like, do you ever like pick up an ingredient and tell them, please don't add it?
No, I mean I never do that in general because I'm socially awkward.
You did remind me that there was. I went on a date with this person once, and she had a thing where she doesn't like bean sprouts, but yet she orders a soup with bean sprouts, and then
Okay.
proceeds to make me like get rid of all the bean sprouts.
Bruh. I think that was just a
It was
test
like,
at that
it was
point.
pho, yeah, pho.
Oh, it was pho. Okay. It was pho. Oh my god, you're really not Asian, man. Did you say it was pho?
Pho.
Yeah, pho. Oh god. You know, I feel like that's just a test at that point, man. Because like, it's part of the boyfriend's duties, you know. Like, you gotta.
I didn't like this person.
You didn't like them?
Yeah, they were kind of more like trying to push a relationship with me, and
Okay. When you said you went on a date, I assumed there was something there, but
no, there was nothing there.
let's see.
Oh look, Mom, I made it.
Wow. I mean, arguable since you're at the bottom of the map right now.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. I think people tend to put a bit too much olive oil maybe in pasta, depending on the dish, but otherwise it's pretty good. I've recently become quite a fan of black pepper. They had a black pepper beef stir fry when I was in Oz, and I was like, "That yo, this is the shit. This is the shit."
Is pepper overrated?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's
Pepper is the good kind of spice. You have leftovers of that. That's great. Wait, so is pepper too
You want to
spicy
try to
for
end
you?
each run with a 7 fail?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
I don't know, pepper doesn't do much for me. It adds nothing. It just makes it spicy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Dry Draco. I think as a kid, if you find pepper too spicy, then it's like, okay, maybe that's fair because you get like a little hot inside of your mouth and you're like, yeah, I don't like this, what's going on? But like, I think if pepper is too spicy for you, I agree you do. Problem.
I don't know, I have a very sensitive tongue.
Take an extra flare. AFK? How we do that while AFK? Yeah, no, see, what you're describing is how I feel about chili, honestly. Spicy food is better when you're stressed. Now, I haven't heard that one before. That's interesting.
Spicy food is a good way to take away the spice.
So food is good? I guess, yeah, eating spicy food when you're stressed kind of makes sense, because it makes you burn up inside and forget about your stress, I guess.
Well, since I'm not here tomorrow, let's talk about what tomorrow would have been, which I'm s- oh.
Hey, damage.
Tomorrow I go to someone's birthday party. So
Okay.
how about we make this whole bit talking about what is the ideal birthday party?
The ideal birthday party. Okay. Wait, so should we divide this into sections of your birthday versus going to somebody's birthday, or?
Yeah, let's divide it.
Alright.
If we make it to the next section.
So, okay, so we'll start with just going to somebody's birthday then. So what's your expectations or hopes going to this person's birthday then?
Ooh, okay. How many other friends are there in this party?
Hey, that's a facet of what a perfect birthday is, I guess.
Because, like, I think the perfect birthday is a balance between both. Like, you know half the people, but you also don't know half the people. If it's only with the people you know, it's
Ooh.
not very exciting.
Okay.
I'm talking about people. It's going to someone else's. If it was my own party, I would want.
Yeah, of course you want to know everybody at your party.
But if it's like someone I don't know, like it's like someone, at least I kind of want to know that I'm not friends with a person that.
I feel like that's your
like much of
your extrovert or like your networking side talking, because for me, I would rather know everybody there. But like, if there's somebody bringing like a +1 or something, that's fine.
Yeah, well, at least a +1. It's like, okay, there's someone new I can talk to.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can see that for you. It makes sense for your personality. I think for me, I would rather be just there having a good time. Whether we're doing something or just hanging out, a lot of like in-house jokes, which is hard if people don't know other people.
Do you like if the party has a theme?
Yeah, I actually really like that. I haven't been able to go to many that have themes, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
But every time I've been to a few weddings recently, and every time I'm like, fuck, man, I wish these guys had said, "Oh, everyone dress up as Disney characters" or something, you know? Like, it would make it so much more interesting than just like, "Oh, look, here's the 6th guy in a tuxedo that I've seen." That's crazy. Do you not like themes?
I think they're alright. I don't mind them. But it really depends where you're going in this party.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, now we're going into the activity versus party. Oh,
I prefer the activity. I don't like party because
yeah.
it's just
Okay.
loud music and you cannot hear your friends.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's
The problem with what I find with party is most of the time with party, even when there's new people, they stick in their own group when it's a party.
yeah. Well, I mean, like you say,
I
it's kind
think
of hard to.
if there's new people, there needs to be an icebreaker.
Mmm. Oh.
That's why I know I haven't met any good party hosts.
Yeah, no, this is true. You're right, Draco, that's a little sus.
What's a little sus?
Just this person on my. Stream, that's all. I just needed to ban someone. Yeah, man. I see. This is partly why I want to move back into the city because I'm living with my parents at the moment, and I have done for like 95% of my life. So, yeah, not many parties organized or invited to, unfortunately. But yeah, I agree. I think Breaker is good.
Okay, what's a good icebreaker in a party?
Gartic phone.
That is not your reply for sure.
I mean, that would be pretty sick.
I would want to have Gartic phone, but I know that certain people don't like Gartic phone.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Okay, I mean, that's really hard, actually. I haven't seen good examples in person of what's a good icebreaker. I think for... Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
I think the ones I've seen that worked before is like werewolves or something like social deduction, but like that's
Ooh.
only because the person knew everyone had a thing for board games.
Right, yeah. I don't think I'd like to play werewolf specifically with a new group. Well, not a new group, but like, yeah. A half knowing each other group.
I mean, Uno always works.
Yeah, I guess so, but like, do you... I would like something that gives a little personality to people, but it's also not high barrier of entry to... It's kind of like what we were talking about that time with... Was it Jackbox? We're thinking...
I think we're just talking about friend swap games last time.
Maybe. Rebecca said any card game with some kind of dark or weird humor works somewhat well. True, actually, Cards Against Humanity probably would be a...
No, screw Cards Against Humanity.
Why?
It deserves to be in the bucket.
Oh, okay, whoa, drama. Yeah, I see you've had some bad experiences with Cards Against Humanity.
No, Cards Against Humanity, it's not determining your own humor, it's determining how crappy you're being everyone else's.
And that's the thing, though. You get to understand some people's humor.
You understand nothing, to be honest.
Why?
It's almost like, okay, taking a date to watch a movie and then you don't talk throughout the whole day.
Nah, I disagree. Completely different.
Oh, I'm a funny person, like Cards Against Humanity. Freaking, it's like Rick and Morty. Oh, you must have a 300 plus IQ.
Oh, fuck. That is not required.
I think the other side might be better.
Sit too. Good way to get to talk with new people like as an introvert, yeah.
There are better ways than Cards Against Humanity.
I think with a boost we can... Maybe you can. Did you make that?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean that's the kind of default answer, I guess, when you say Dark Humor
You
card
might as well
game.
go Pictionary or something. Like, at least something that's much more interesting than cards.
Hmm. Oh, we went
Maybe
inside
Pictionary,
last time
though.
as well, right? Oh, yeah. The thing is, there's different versions of cards as well. Like, if it's just more interesting, like the first time I played cards was really interesting. So it just depends how much your people have
I
played
played so
cards.
much of it when I
It's
was
a
in uni,
little
and
way
it's
out.
just not that funny anymore.
Okay, that just means you played it too much, and it was probably a great icebreaker for you when you initially played it.
No, it was a terrible icebreaker.
Yeah, I think we go up inside down here.
No, I was
Okay.
gonna use the shelf on this.
Any. Oops.
Those black cards.
Okay, there is another one that is quite interesting. Very simple game, but called The Mind. Have you seen The Mind?
Yeah, I've seen the mine. I played it before.
Yeah. I played it before in Oz when I was there a few times. And I think it works quite well as an
It's okay.
icebreaker. Although I played it with people that I already knew, but it's like usually this group has really depends on the group you're with. Yeah, true.
It's like learn to read the room.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, like, after you fail a level 3 times in a row, you're gonna start yelling at people, like, regardless of who you're playing with, you know? So it's like, and so there's no better way to break the ice than to yell at somebody for making a mistake.
That's a, you know, I feel like those games are really good to know if you are dating the right person. Just because if they're yelling at you, you know that's probably not someone. That's like a red flag.
Okay, I mean, when I say yell, I mean, you know, like,
Yeah, it's definitely a red flag.
I don't mean yell, but yeah, I mean, that's true. That's not wrong. Because if they're genuinely getting upset, then yeah, this probably is a red flag.
If they're screaming at Minecraft, you know they're not a good partner. This is my theory. If they're cheating in Minecraft, they probably wasn't a good partner.
You said, nah, you need to show your dominance. True. Yeah.
Okay, what about your own party?
Own party.
Well, I think we got sense of it. Like, we want a theme, right?
Yeah, I think we want a theme, we want activity, right? And an icebreaker if we don't know the people there. Oh, okay, wait. Final question on that. Are you a planned person or a spontaneous person when it comes to, say, events?
I prefer planning. Planning's always better. Spontaneous, I've tried it before, it always turns out crap.
Wait, is are these still the same? Oh, they're still the same effects. That makes sense. Yeah, I tend to be a spontaneous person, but I know a lot of people who aren't, and it doesn't work very well because they're like, "So what are we doing? What's the plans? Where are we going? What like?" Why do you not have this shit sorted? And I'm just like, well, when I've tried to plan things before, nobody ever follows my plan. Like, shit just
Well, okay,
goes to hell
the
anyway.
real question is, when is too late? Like, do you have friends that don't arrive on time? Because
Yes.
that's the problem with the plan.
100%. Yes. Yeah, so when you've got people who are habitual latecomers and habitual flakers as well, who just don't show up at all or cancel last minute, Plans get fucked. Yeah, I don't know. I also prefer it when things are planned, but you alive, sir?
Yeah.
I tried to see if I could help at all, and I almost stole something from your backpack instead. Trying to remember which.
Didn't help.
Yeah. Trying to remember which way I went up. I did go up. Did I go all the way out to the right? I think I might have done. Good middle ground works best. Yeah, I mean that's true. If you can have ideas at least, as long as there's nothing that needs to be booked in advance.
Okay, do you prefer having your party outside your own? Do you prefer a house party or like event planned one? Like a.
I like both. I mean, obviously, if you're gonna do an activity, you want to go outside and do it somewhere. Well, assuming that activity isn't just like board games or something.
Board games.
Oh, this is
Oh,
the
no,
mushroom cloud.
I
That's
remember
right.
this.
I think. Wait, did I go all the way left then? How did I dodge the cloud? I think I did go all the way left. Like a rough plan with time for changes? Yeah, yeah. Sure.
I guess it also depends on the country though. Oh.
Yeah, might need that.
Okay. You probably need to grab that.
Some water. Okay, anyways, yeah, sorry. So your own party.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. I mean,
I
obviously.
I prefer be doing something. Like I think I wouldn't mind doing an escape room.
Yeah.
Or party.
Yeah, I
that's
think.
probably a good way because that's like you get to like even if you bring someone that your friend group's not close to, at least you got something to be working on.
Yeah. I think. If I'm doing my own party, it's actually really short what my ideal birthday plan is. It's like go somewhere, activity, e.g. escape room, and then into dinner somewhere that I want to go, and then into a quiet, like, home few drinks kind of thing for people who still want to hang around. And then
You want to do a like? Have you ever had a friend that want to do a multi-day party?
no, I have not. We actually did do it once in Brisbane, but it wasn't like a party for any reason. It was just when we were visiting. And people were like, "Oh, let's drink. Oh, let's drink again." And I was like, "I'm not drinking a second day." And they drunk half the drink, blamed me for putting too much because I was mixing the drinks. They were like, "Oh, you mixed it too strong," and then they were like sick and didn't drink anymore. So yeah, multi-day parties.
Okay,
if there's drinking
would
involved,
you
not.
separate your like? I know some people do it where they separate their friend group to host different parties without telling them,
Uh huh.
so that they don't know who they're fighting against.
Interesting. I wouldn't do that. I would like I've done it before where I've organized with different groups and I'm just honest about it. I just tell them, oh, you know, like I'm doing this with this group because this group gets on together. You know, like because at that point you're not really spiting anyone unless you're leaving someone specifically out of both groups.
You did remind me of those awkward party I've been to though. Where it was like one of my friends' party where he hosted in a bar.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a lot of people I don't know. Like it was during when I was like in university, and so it's like, oh, it's all these people I haven't met before.
Yeah.
And during halfway through, I think I was told from other people about this one couple, and this one couple, it's this one guy that's dating multiple girls, but the other girls don't know that.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah.
And they told me precisely that, and I'm like, if I know, how does he not know that? How
do they not know?
The girls
Yeah, yeah.
he not know, well, I know, is a real
That is
question.
wild.
I don't think I'm...
Hang on. Oh, wait a second. Okay, go. Went to a party with
It's like
both
one of those
bowling and
moments where
skate.
you ask yourself, it's like, if I know, how do they not know? Like, the
Yeah,
girl should
yeah,
at
yeah.
least know that the guy is like 2 times them.
That would be crazy. I mean, people
Because
just...
I don't know how I managed to get that knowledge.
Yeah, it's like
In a
so many
party
other
when I
people
don't
around
even
you must
like, I
know.
don't even know the couple.
This is Milk, by the way, the invulnerability, the yellow one, if you want one.
Hmm?
That yellow one's the invulnerability one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. So many other people must know. It's a wonder. Okay, so that begs the question: would you tell, you know, if your friend
I was
was?
so tempted, but like I was like, this is a friend's party, and I don't think they want me to ruin it.
Yeah. If it was, wait, so you said you. Psych. It suddenly occurred to me that I don't think he was around anymore.
Right, but if you go back,
Oh.
I've got the Book of Bones on me.
Oh, you got the Book of Bones. Wait, what about your immortal root that I gave you?
It wasn't immortal.
It wasn't?
It wasn't.
Well.
Eat the medicinal root.
It's not enough for this. Oh, I was... Wait, I could have sworn that was the immortal one today. What was the immortal one then? Was it red? I thought red... Oh, no. Yellow was the infinite stamina and red was the immortal. I messed them up.
Wait, you thought that was immortal?
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Wait, yeah, so I was saying, you said you weren't friends with either the guy or the girls, right?
Yeah. Would you dob them in?
Yeah, so like, I don't think I would in that situation either. But like, if you're friends with either side party, okay. I mean, I assume if you were friends with the girl, you'd tell her.
I was actually I was really tempted to tell them. I'll
Would it
give you a
be
bit more
interesting?
context why I would say it, because both girls were Asian and the guy was white, and both were like people that just came from Japan. 2 girls.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's fair. In which case, maybe, yeah. Although you'd still have to know more about this situation, I feel like. But...
Yeah, I kind of wanted to know more before I say anything, but I was like, it's not really for me to like dob.
Yeah.
But I feel like someone should really dob.
I think they should. And the thing is, I mean, okay, it's hard for the girls if they came from another country because they might not have friends here yet, but we're
Yeah,
assuming
but,
if you
like-
heard about it, then most people who know the guy know. So it's like, shouldn't one of those people say, or at least talk to him about it?
I don't think so.
Because that's what I'll be doing. I'll be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like, yeah, you know, like...
Well, I'm not friends
What's
with the
up?
guy either. It's like I wouldn't go like, oh,
Yeah, I know you said you weren't friends, but in the instance, let's pretend that you were friends with the guy, like... Would you just let him
I'd be like,
be doing
oh,
this
man,
out
what the
here?
heck are you doing?
Yeah, exactly, right? It's like... Why has nobody said anything to him? That's crazy.
No one said anything.
I just out here like, it should have been me. He's living the dream.
Should've been me. No, no. Well, it's like, do you want to be? Because I mean, the strangest thing I've ever seen is just seeing a young Indian girl with a really old white guy, and they're dating and they're kissing in the
Yeah.
train, and I'm like, there's something I'm visually looking wrong at. Like something's wrong here,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't want to point it out.
I mean, yeah.
Like, if you knew your granddad was dating a Indian girl, what would you say? Like a young Indian girl that's like,
Eh.
you don't know if she's underage as well.
Okay, okay, whoa, whoa, whoa.
That
If
was
we're
the scenario
talking,
I saw.
okay, if we're talking that young, that's kind of crazy. I would be asking my closer relations if anybody knew what her age was. Yeah, I don't know, man. If it's not like normalized, but
It's
I
not
feel like I've
normalized, and you'll question it. But the thing is, no one's like pulling up questions or pulling him to the side, saying, "What the hell are you doing, man?"
yeah, yeah, because it's like, ah, well, I'll judge, but
also,
like,
is it because we're too apathetic? We're like, oh, we don't want to touch someone else's business, but also like, this looks wrong.
okay, so it looks wrong. What's inherently wrong with it, though?
That she might be underage.
Okay,
can't
okay,
tell.
okay, yeah. So the underage part is concerning. Apart from that, what's the concerning? So let's say she was 20 and the guy's like 50, right?
80.
80? Oh, we're talking that old? That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, we're talking about that old.
I'm not sure if I want to get into this one.
Like,
Okay, but okay, so basically we've got a sugar daddy
what is the
situation here,
sentence?
right?
Like, if she was 50, would you say the same thing? It's like, you probably wouldn't when.
If she was 50 and it's 80, no, it's like, well, that's fine. Honestly.
Yeah, but if it's like 20 with an 80-year-old, you're looking at Hugh Hefner at that point.
Yeah, but it's just like, well, if you assume it's just, well, I mean, okay, yeah, sorry. That's what I would do, is just assume it's a sugar daddy situation. And I'd be like, yeah,
Would
well.
you call her out then at that point? Like,
Nah, I wouldn't call, go get that bag, you know? Like, shit. Or is only going to live another 5 years? Like, if she afterwards started talking like, I'm a
if it was
self-made
your
woman, you
granddad-
know, like...
yeah, but if it was your granddad and you were starting to realize that that's your inheritance fund.
Hey,
Would you
look.
call it out? Or would you let Grampy live a bit longer with this person that's going for your inheritance fund?
Yeah, it's fine. Let Grampy live a bit, you know? I ain't out here trying to rely on my relations for money. Not that I've got money myself yet, but like...
But she's there for the wallet. She's there for, like, all your money.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably see that. I might have a discussion with him, but I wouldn't be too bothered, I don't think.
Just not bothered.
That's my... If that's my grandpa, that's my parents'.
Or you just don't want to touch it?
More, I don't want to... a bit of both, yeah. It's more the parents' problem. It's theirs to deal with. If it was my parent, like, you know, fast forward 30 years, and it's my parents doing that, like, you know, one of the other dies, I guess. Not that I want to think about that right now, but, you know, I'll be like,
so
oh,
now
I'll be
you're
talked
50
to.
old and your dad is doing it. Dating a 20-year-old.
Yeah. That's
Would you
actually...
stop him? Like,
That's actually impossible to imagine right now. There's absolutely no way he would.
Yeah, but if he did, like, your mom passed away and he's alone and he wants to do the biz.
I'd have a conversation, yeah. I'd be talking.
Why not your grandparents?
That's a bit too far removed, man. Just like, don't you find it awkward to talk about, you know, anything. How should I say? It's like too big of an age gap to be talking about, like, seriously about romance.
Okay, well, okay. How about this scenario? If you're like your dad is cheating on your mom, would you dump the dad in?
Oh shit. Oh. Ugh. That's a really hard fucking question, man.
Or would you just like sit there and just like, "Yeah, dad can sort it out. That's his own problem. I have no qualms
I
in this fight."
I'd hit the Korean solution, which is to go and pay the mistress off.
You pay the mistress, but she's there for the money
Exactly, so pay her off.
to leave your life. It's like you're paying for a problem to leave.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have
Come
money for that,
back.
so honestly, I probably would. Probably would. Partly because, like,
I would immediately dub. Like,
yeah, because
yeah,
like
that's not
shit,
cool,
shit's
Dad.
gonna blow up anyway later on, and you're gonna get like, if it, yeah, I don't know.
Do you
It's
ever wonder, like, with like people becoming e-celebrities that their children might e-dub them? I try to Google dog on the.
yeah, I do wonder what the next gen is gonna be like, being reacting
Now
to,
you can cancel your parents. You could not do that when you were young.
yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting.
Because if you think like
Environment.
like celebrities are bad parents. Like I would say like someone like Jackie Chan was not a great father figure to his own kids, according
Okay.
to a lot of other people. Or Steve Jobs and his daughter.
Uh-huh.
Like they were crappy people to their like own children. It's like in our cultural like zykes, if they came out trying to cancel trying to cancel their parents, it's gonna be a very different dynamic.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'll threaten to ground you. You gotta go and do
It's
your
like, oh, if
homework,
I
and
to
it's like,
ground you, and the kid's like, I'm gonna cancel you on Twitter.
yeah, that's gonna be
X.
crazy.
It's like, oh, you're cheating on my mom. I'm not going to dob you into mom, but I'm going to cancel you on
Yeah,
Twitter.
the ultimate revenge.
Do you think you'd be more scared to be cancelled online than get your spouse finding it out?
Oh, it depends. If I'm a public figure, probably online, honestly. Although, honestly, by the time your wife finds out anyway, she's probably gonna turn it into a huge scandal. So it's like same. And the thing is, if you get cancelled online for it, then your wife will find out. So it's kind of
It's
ends in
kinda
the same
dumb,
result. Yeah,
You're stuffed no matter what.
we're screwed. At the end of the day, kids, don't cheat.
Jeez.
Just don't do it.
Speaking of like, well, there are some e-celebrities that cheat, but like they don't have children yet, so we haven't gone to that era yet. Where I think it's because their brain hasn't matured to have children, and it just don't
Yeah.
have children, so that's why they're getting cancelled.
Yeah. Peter Stark, yeah, exactly. Look, if you find yourself in a situation where the thought even crosses your mind to cheat, your relationship probably should already be over. At that point, just end the relationship. If you want to immediately go out with somebody else or have intercourse with somebody else, whatever you want to do, that's okay. It's all, people will
As long
judge,
as you
but
don't
that's
get-
okay.
I was saying that it only matters if you get caught.
Okay, don't teach people that.
And also don't do it at a Coldplay concert.
Yeah.
Can this be the last subject of tonight? Is how do you get
Lisa.
caught at a Coldplay concert?
I mean, people were saying like that they only got caught because they reacted the way they did. If they didn't have panic reaction, they probably would have just got away with it.
Our last topic should be just like, okay, worst and best places to cheat in.
Worst and best places. The best place. The best place gotta be the good old Google Docky, man. Like shit, I go wrong there.
I thought you were gonna say hotel room, but
I mean that's
sure, the Google Docky.
that's the kind of yeah.
Oh, the best place to cheat at a chess tournament.
I mean, shit, man. If you're gonna stick vibrators up your ass, it is a good place to cheat.
You get both things. You get to win at life and also win down there.
In Vegas, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. True, true.
Oh, my ball never came back.
The worst place to cheat is probably at home. I'll be honest. Like, just taking somebody else home.
To be honest, I feel like a lot of people cheat at home because they feel it's safe, but then the
Yeah.
partner's living there and they have to know. Like, if you get found out, they're like, oh, did you, like, do it in this bed? And it's like, oh, okay, that's awkward now.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just that. It's like, if you do it at home, and your parents' house is crazy, that's gotta be the best place. True, true, true.
Parents will protect you.
I'll be just
Okay,
like,
wait,
oh.
if your son cheats, would you dub that in?
No, not once. If they're having a prolonged affair, if they have a prolonged affair, I would, yeah. Oh, and actually, I wouldn't. I just have a son talking to them. That's all. And then if they carry out on doing it, then I do it.
If they're doing it in your house,
Yeah.
dub them.
The thing is, though, yeah, like if you cheat in your own house, you're gonna leave. Like I've seen so many clips of people finding out whether they're fake or not, but it's like, you know, nails or like underwear or like toiletry products like just left over, even things in trash cans, and it's like, well, this isn't mine, you know, it's obviously not his or hers, so it's like, well,
You did remind me, like, it's like my university magazine or journalist society wrote this whole article. It's like the best places to have these this intercourse in the campus, and it's like a whole list and
campus.
List. And I was like, why was this published?
It's fucking great. Well, the guys are just like, what a homie. Yo, whoa, you got it outside.
The soundproof rooms in the library.
That's why love hotels exist in Japan. True, true.
I think the other one I heard, which was like the top of the car park at night. And I'm like, why?
It's so funny because now everybody's gonna go there and not and check if somebody's having sex.
And I think there was like one which is like on the basement of this tunnel that's infested with like other stuff.
Okay.
Just because no one goes there because it's infested with asbestos, yeah.
A whole asbestos, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Japan did it right. They have the love hotels. I think from what I've heard, and I don't know how false, like fake news this is, but cheating is kind of just like a culture in Japan.
No, I think I heard the same thing. Cheating is I saw an interview from like a street interview of like Japanese people, and this girl's like, "Oh, I don't mind if my like partner cheats. I think it's good for them." And I'm like, what?
Yeah, excuse me? You say nani? Yeah, it was like, oh, your boyfriend's out with the other girls right now? And she's like, yeah. And it's like, so you don't mind that? It's like, nah, that's good. So
Maybe it's like a backhand compliment. It's like if he actually got other girls, he might be good in bed.
true, true.
He might get better at bed.
Yeah, it's like hard to know if that's just huge self confidence of like, oh, you know, he's not gonna leave me regardless, or
That is a
yeah, some
confidence boosting. It's like even if he cheats, he won't break my marriage.
yeah, exactly right. It could be at the public park. Yeah, yeah. See, that's the problem. It's like the main issue you have with cheating, like pretty much anywhere outside your own place and like anywhere your partner would go would be pretty decent, right? But your only risk is somebody else seeing you there and recognizing you and being like, okay, he's with another or guy, you know.
I feel like a lot of cheating happens when you go on an overseas trip, like business.
Oh yeah.
Trip. Isn't that like the Coldplay concert, literally?
Yeah, no, I've
The
heard
only
that
difference
too.
is he didn't imagine the world to see his reaction on
Yeah.
a Coldplay cam.
Yeah. The question is, I wonder, yeah, how people find out about the overseas people. That's the question. I mean, some are a little bit obvious, but there's probably a lot of just overseas hookups that never get caught.
Do you think billionaires cheat all the time? Because it's like I assume Donald Trump is cheating on his wife every 10 seconds.
You think Donald Trump can get girls, man? I don't know about that one. Shit.
Well, the fact that he keeps mentioning about his dong every second, yeah, I do think he's cheating every second. And
Yeah.
to be honest, at that point, if you're that rich, I think your wife wants you to cheat so that she can get your inheritance.
Yeah. Why was this the topic we ended? Why are we just talking about cheating now?
What if conversation?
Oh
That was such a
god.
Well, that is end of stream.
Yeah, I think that's a great place to end the podcast, guys. Let's repeat again, kids. Don't cheat. Don't do it. Not worth it.
Only cheat in peak.
Only cheat in peak. Don't cheat on your midterms either.
cheat. Cheat all the time in video games.
In video games. If only they still had video games. Oh, there's another old game, like super early that I played called Little Fighter 2. There was like a side-scrolling. It was essentially like Street Fighter, but more like slightly more 3D, and it was a team battle kind of thing. That had cheats as well. You could do inputs like on the start screen. It was that era of games where you press like random arrow keys on the start screen to unlock things or trigger invulnerability, that kind of stuff.
Oh, the best period where people made up cheats as well.
Yeah. The wild old age of gaming. GTA San Andreas, I've never played a GTA game, I'll be honest. There are many parts of the gaming culture I have not yet experienced. That is one of them.
Yeah,
Although
cheating in video game is fine.
I did play Saints Row 3, which was kind of fun. And it's kind of like, I guess, a single player version of it, a little bit more. Wait, San Andreas is single player.
I swear, at least someone hasn't clipped all the parts where we're just talking about cheating and now we're hypotheticals.
They're just like, oh, I'm gonna take this idea. I've been looking for this podcast which teaches me about cheating. Yeah, no, Drake, I've never played. Never
Imagine
played.
you start like a whole Discord server for this
Oh
cheating
God.
podcast, teaching
It's
people how to cheat,
at that
and
point
then you just
you're
got them all in.
you're the
Okay,
Chris
wait.
Hansen of cheating at that point. Like you just
Okay,
attracted.
wasn't there a website like it's like Ashley Madison? It's called Cheaters.
Really?
Yeah, there was like a whole website which is called Ashley Madison, which is, it's like a dating site except for cheaters.
See, man. I mean,
And
I guess
then,
there's a
like-
market for it, but goddamn.
Yeah, and certain politicians were actually on that site. And
I
then
guess.
everything was smooth as fancy, but like then the data leak happened.
Yeah. I guess I wonder if the reason politicians cheat so much and like big celebrities is just because it's really hard to, like, it's a hassle to get divorced or like break up, right? Because then it's like big news. It's like what happened. It's
I
like,
guess-
oh my
Yeah,
god.
you kind of lose your the conservative vote, the ones that idealize marriage.
Yeah. So instead, it's just like,
And the
instead of that
question is,
hassle, I
how
just want
many-
to.
How many politicians do you know that are actually divorced?
I don't know politicians, so none. Absolutely
So I asked,
none.
what's with the Silver's here, and he asked, "What's our sudden talk about cheating topics?"
But in trade, you
It
get
was-
big
I think it
stunts.
started with a hypothetical of would you. We said something like dubbing in your
It was because you
grandparent.
talked about seeing a 80-year-old guy dating a potentially underage girl.
Yeah, it was like an 80-year-old guy dating an underage girl, and I saw that on a train. And then we somehow got into cheating, which was kind of funny. 0. And then we just got talked about cheating at a chess tournament.
Yeah, chest on. Yeah.
And then we're now talking about Ashley Madison. That will be the Patreon exclusive.
Patreon exclusive. Us trying out Ashley Madison. We're gonna first go on
The
Hinge,
gang
find
tries out
both
Ashley
find girlfriends, and then go on Ashley Madison directly afterwards.
Is it easier? Is it easier to pick up girls on Ashley Madison than on Tinder?
That would be a
You know, that actually makes a really great YouTube video.
Yeah, that would be great. I don't know about YouTube, maybe another side. The conclusion: don't cheat except if you're from Japan. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Time to move to Japan, boys.
It's easier finding a match on Ashley Madison than finding one on Tinder.
That would be a great statistic. We could find that out.
You're better off pretending you're married and cheating on an imaginary.
Wait, so the
one
question is,
than
do
actually-
both people have to be cheating to be on Ashley Madison? That's the question. Or is it just like anybody can be on there
It's
and then
supposedly exclusively you're married or something, but I like the idea you're pretending to be married.
probably
and
is
then you
easier? I
convince-
agree because I feel like if you're married, you probably are just looking for hookups, right? Instead of anything more. So
They
it's
take
probably...
anything at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Oh boy.
I feel like we can make it as a sketch and not actually trying it.
Maybe. Anyone from Ashley Madison is in chat, please let us know about your site, sponsor us. We'll try your site out.
I feel like this conversation wouldn't work with other people around.
Yeah, maybe not.
They would have stopped it.
Oh, Oh, it's a perfect time to end it. We got, well, that's a pretty good stack. That's 7 stack. I think that's our highest.
It's probably our highest. Tinder sucks. It always sucks.
Yeah, I've been told. I haven't tried. Have you tried dating apps at all?
I have. I don't think any works. I think they all are broken. The economy of dating apps is broken.
Yeah, that's fair. I've been told to
And
try
I feel-
Hinge, but yeah.
Ooh, this could be a next video. Next podcast. We just
Next
talk
podcast?
about dating.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Actually,
I
yeah,
think that would take a whole day. Yeah.
yeah, I think so too. Actually, yeah. Let's save that. All right, guys, tune into the next podcast if you want to hear about dating apps, dating culture, and everything romance.
Our opinions on dating.
As two bachelors approaching their
There's
30s.
two people that do it. Okay, no, we need to bring a girl's point of view. We cannot do this dating.
Oh.
about a third person, man.
We can. I can try and source someone, I guess.
That
Oh.
has peak.
That has peak. Yeah. Alternatively, we can do ours, and then we can bring a girl on another time.
Make it a double episode feature.
Because I feel like there's going to be a lot to. I mean, I guess if we do the whole episode with A4 and A7, there'll be quite a lot of time to talk about.
It could be a long episode. I feel like we could do 2 episodes of it.
Yeah, maybe. So, do you want to just do us next week then, and then we'll try and source a girl for another time? Oh, sorry, next podcast.
We discuss it later.
Yeah. Okay, we'll discuss later. But that's our next topic, chat. So tune in next time, which is not tomorrow, to be clear. Saturday.
You know what'd be really funny? I'll tell you after the stream. Anyway,
Okay.
this is the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
For the people on other platforms, give me a call of action, man. Do the call of action.
What? Excuse me?
You know, like and subscribe.
Okay, I thought it was going to be your turn to do it since I did it last time. Alright, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want us to talk about certain topics, please mention down below. Or in chat, as we may read
join our
your message.
podcast, join whatever Discord that's going to be used. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. Are we going to use a Discord? We're using in-game chat. Anyways, yeah.
But
Let
I think
us
we should
know
just
if
set
you
up
want to join
podcasts
a
for people that
podcast.
really want.
Yeah, I mean, we could. We'll sort that out
Okay.
later. Alright,
Bye.
catch you all later. Have a good night. Have a good day, wherever you are. I think for Draco, it's just the start of his day, if I'm correct about that, or maybe mid-morning. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. We won't be streaming tomorrow. Psych is busy. I'm actually quite busy as well. Got a lot of things on tomorrow night. I may. Oh, it's almost 3 p.m. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so not too early for you. That's good. That's good. Oh, yeah. I thought it was like usually early morning when you joined Rocky's lobby, so that's why I was thinking very late. Very early. All right. I will head off. We'll catch you guys. Hopefully Saturday. We'll see. You'll see the ping anyway. All right. Catch y'all next time. Goodbye.